guys, Jamie here, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Survival, where last time we went to the Nether and did some stuff, and what did we do again? We went to the Nether, found a fortress, tried to find a skull, but we didn't do that, and we completely skipped over the mountain because I wanted to do some How did a pig get onto the mountain? What are you doing up there, you stupid pig? That's my mountain! Well, whatever then. I am going to continue working on the mountain today because if you can't hear it, then I am sick. And I've been sick for the last couple of days, so that's awesome. I thought that working on the mountain would be a good, thing because I don't have to talk much. And honestly, I need to get this stupid mountain done. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. God damn it, now you just made the mountain mad. Anyway, so I'm actually feeling a little bit better today, to be honest. Yesterday I felt even worse, and today I feel quite good. Just getting rid of the voice and the sneezing, and I'll be fine, you know? I have the energy to make a video and build, even though I'll probably have to take a million breaks because I'm going to, ooh. Well, it's dark down there. Huh. Why is there a floating block up there? Huh. I never noticed that. Anyway, so before my voice gets too annoyed, because I can already feel that it's getting quite annoying, I'm gonna start by building the mountain. I haven't done this for like 3 weeks now, so my mountain, beautiful mountain working progress might have been a bit destroyed, so if I don't do too well, then I'm sick and it's fine. Anyway, let's get started. Yeah. Okay, so I actually managed to make the time-lapse very short this time, which doesn't usually happen. It usually is several minutes long, but managed to make it short. And yes, I am actually feeling a little bit better. Well, a lot better, but I am still sick. So that's great, but I do feel better. My voice isn't gone pretty much, so that's good. It is nearly a week later though, and my fever just came back yesterday, which sucks, but right now I feel fine. But the building was actually quite good. I enjoyed it a lot, but it was I don't know, it was it felt very nice when I saw it being completed like this. It was so nice. I was like, yes, I can do this, and I can do this today. I was so happy about it, and I'm very happy still. Alright, so I have finally finished the mountain. Look at this. This is so tall. What level are we in? 132. This is nearly as tall as my mountain, my mountain, the house that I'm on. So this is quite tall, and I actually did some changes. I don't know if you could have seen or if I talked about it in the actual time lapse, but I did edit a little bit so it went up a little bit more on the downer levels, but then I noticed that it would change too much and take too much material, so I didn't do that too much more after that, and even then it turned out quite well. But I do have this little ledge here, which I did actually change, but then decided midway that, hey, probably not, because it could change too much. But I did actually come up with an idea with this, and that's to have a little grass area here, which sounds a bit weird, but a little grass and all that, and moss, and have it hanging down, sort of, not really too much. But I did also think about this area as well, about adding here, because this area is a little bit weirder, so maybe we could do something like that here, which I think would look awesome. Now, oh my gosh, that took so much more damage than I thought. Sorry, little dude. But look at this! I mean, it's not the best mountain. I can say that it's not the best mountain ever, but it is my first ever big mountain. And seeing as I don't have much materials and all that, I'm still sort of in the starting stages of this world. Even though I do have so many episodes of this and played many hours, it's still sort of in the starting stages. Sort of. And it is hard. It would be easier if I had an elytra and could swing around and see it, but this looks quite good. I like it. Now, I haven't actually looked around, like, actually looked around and walked or anything like that. I've just sort of seen it from this stage the most, or this side the most. So, let's just take a little walk around the mountain. And yes, the nose is still here. Honestly, at this stage, I believe I'm just gonna keep the nose. Oh. Yeah, I forgot there was an open area here. The nose might stay either way. But I do remember what I wanted to add with the downstairs area. Like, the downstairs? This area over here, I wanted to add a little cave and stuff like that. I haven't forgotten that, don't worry. But this looks really, really good. I'm very happy with it. I might have to fix up this area as well so it doesn't blend in too much, because I feel like this blends in a bit too much with the mountains, so it looks a bit blended in. But I do want to add more texture into the mountain. I checked if I had any, but I don't. I just have stone. So I want to add andesite, for example, and I said grass and like moss and stuff like that, so I think that would look good. We have a little mountain area, like our entrance, well, not entrance, but like balcony area, I guess, a cave entrance over there. And I mean, I have to like build down so it actually connects with the ground, but this looks quite good. It looks massive. Can I actually? I'm so small. Damn. Well, hello there, horse. I'm actually quite happy with it. I mean, as I said, I do have some issues with it, but seeing as it's my first ever mountain that I made like this, I'm very happy with it. It has a weird shape though. I can't add that. Like, this is a weird shape. It goes... And some have like areas like that, and then it goes up very much. But honestly, I should probably add that mountains in real life don't look perfect. And definitely this one doesn't look perfect, but I mean, I guess that could add like more life into it. Now, I do want to add some more things before the end of the episode, because I haven't really recorded too much. And what would we add? I mean, we have so much things to add. Like, we could add the moss, we could add the area over here, the little water area, we could add inside, we could add the small caves. I don't really know. I mean, probably the best would be to have work on the actual details, but also that's so big. I like thinking logically. But it's not really working, because logic isn't really on my strong suit. I do also think of using gravel to use on the textures, but of course gravel, as we all know, is a block that falls, so we will have to place it a bit carefully. And we don't really have much moss, but I have tried to kill some skeletons while nightfall has fallen. Okay, I'm not really good at talking, to be honest. I am trying to talk, but it's so hard. I'm still sick. It's still the same episode, so same day of the episode. Whatever. So I'm just gonna try my best, but I do want some... Oh wait, we could use leaves as well, and I don't know, I really, really like it. Like, I don't know. I'm so happy, and I actually thought about it. I was like, I haven't been working on this for like 3 weeks or something like that, which is insane. Like, I love this mod, and I remember how much I liked to build, and then I just skipped it for 3 weeks, which isn't a lot, but like, it felt like a lot. I had to like get back into the spirit of it, and which was quite easy. Like, I built a couple of blocks, I was like, yeah, this is good, this is looking so good. So, I mean, it wasn't too hard. So, we need some bones, but we don't really have a lot of bones. Oh, we should have grabbed the bone blocks from the nether. I completely forgot. I said like, oh, bones. Don't think I actually added that to the episode, but like, I said bones, bone blocks, and then just left. Like, come on. I should have probably, like, I have a couple of bones, but I'm not going back to the nether. It's scary in there. Even though I did really well last episode, I don't want to go back in there. I just want to build. I thought about this just today, like, I was just about to start the episode and recording and all that. I was like, huh, a while ago, I said we are going to be finished with this within a couple of episodes, which wasn't, which wasn't pointed towards the mountain. I was talking about the village. Oh, hey, where did we get all of this? Huh. My memory is great. But I was like, oh yeah, this will be finished in like no time. This whole village, like, I just need to add some decorations, maybe remove a house, and then I was like, oh, maybe we can build this area out a little bit so the animals can have more, you know, area to walk around in, and it snowballed into this. Honestly, I really, really, really like looking at it, this mountain from up here, because it looks so cool. Like, it's insane how many materials this took. Like, I had to go and gather more materials today even because I just ran out. And like, look at all of this. I really like how it goes up a little bit, goes up more, then goes down, and like, it's not just meeting up like a pyramid. It's just actually, honestly, up close, it's not the most amazing looking thing because you can't really look at all of it. But up here, it looks awesome. And there's also snow on some of the areas. You can see it over there. But look, it looks amazing. I'm so happy with it. Now, we are going to go and look for some moss because that's the block we need next. And I don't know where we have moss, to be honest. Like, I remember having like one block, and that was it. And I don't know where I put it. So I might have to steal from my other area that I've been, like, my other landscape area, which is in here. Hopefully, yes! Okay, good. We actually have some moss blocks. I was scared that we wouldn't have any, but we do. Okay, let's go over there. I have an area that I want to work in, but like gather and all that. Oh, there's a little area over there. Oh my gosh, it's getting harder to talk. Hello there, little iron golem. How are ya? I want to see how everything is looking. Oh my gosh, this is just insane. This place works insanely good. Damn. Like, I can probably turn it off sometime and be like, never needing it anymore, but I don't think I want to do that, to be honest. Like, I just want to have it going. God damn, we have a lot of iron. And I also noticed that due to this little guy, that might be the reason why it hasn't been, like, getting out more, because it's been, like it can't spawn another iron golem. So, sadly, you have to go die. Sorry. That's just the way it is, to be honest. This is also the reason why I wanted to work over here real quick, because I needed a reason to go and fix this guy. Sorry. Damn, he's been the one who's lived the longest. Anyway, let's go and see this area. Ah. You're not really working that great. The video said, oh, this is going to work wonderfully. It's going to give you so many gunpowders. It doesn't really work. Well, to be honest, it's quite far away from the village. Well, not really too far away, but like still. I guess it's like one block too far away. Anyways, so this is the area that I was talking about. I have like gathered some stone here once. I didn't really want to destroy the village, to be honest. Oh, another one spawned. Great. Anyways, so for now, let's just start gathering. And after that, we're going to continue with the landscaping. I mean, I'm so excited. It's very fun, and like seeing it, I love it. I love it so much. I wonder how it would look like in shaders. It would probably look like quite good. I don't know though, but let's just gather some moss real quick. And now this is actually where it starts coming out more and like standing out more, which I'm so happy about. I decided to get rid of some of the like mountain to be able to fit this in, which I'm actually quite happy about. It looks way better. And I did also some texturing, but Honestly, I have already changed this, like, off camera. I've been changing and using other blocks, but it's mostly the same, but it's still texturing, and I'm very happy about it. And I also did decide to do this, and I'm so happy about it. It turns out so cute. I very much like it, and I don't know, I'm very proud of this progress. Okay, okay, so I have started with the areas, but and yes, I did start with this area as well because I have been talking about it and wanted to work on it for a while, but I didn't really finish neither of them because I feel like, well, it's a bit hard to be honest. Like, one area needed to have the grass like more filled, which I do believe they have gotten now. May I see? Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking really good. But the other area needed more like details and stuff like that, but I feel like that could be done in like outside of videos because like I need to detail the whole mountain, which I feel like wouldn't make too much of a difference on camera. So I mean, I think that would be good, well, the best if we just do it later on when I'm not recording or anything like that, because it's just detailing a mountain, which honestly isn't that hard. I say as it's not really the best looking. What I usually do when I decorate like stone and stuff like that is, I mean, I could give you a little quick like rundown on how I think about it, but I haven't even followed my own rules, to be honest. Well, quote unquote rules. But I have tried a little bit and tried a little bit other things. But what I try to do is have the darker stones further down because it just makes sense, like having the gradient go from darker to lighter, which as said, I haven't really gone with too well because there are some darker, but like that's fine if it's like a tiny bit darker as well. But like it's more of a gradient. Like as you see, there's blotches of them everywhere instead of having like one block be over there, one block be over there. But in this way, it more blends in, so it doesn't stand out like, I don't know, a car in a headlight. I was about to say a deer in a headlight. Or deer in headlight. Oh, I don't know. But I can show you actually. I did just throw away my stuff, but I'm going to use the darkest one. Actually, I can also bring the lightest one, which technically would be the light gray, but I do think the andesite is better. And plus I have more of it. But like, I'm just gonna put up one of each and show you a little bit. Alright, so this is how it would look like if I just brought one block per, like, I didn't blend it in, which you can easily spot the tuff. Where is it? It is right there. But where's the andesite? Can you see it? It's not, like, I did actually put it up a little bit higher, but it's actually up there. You can't really see it. It's like so very like, wait, is it even that one? Yeah, it is. I thought I picked the wrong, like I thought it was just a stone there for a second, but it's right over there and it's like so hard to actually spot. But if you do it correctly, then it can be like, it can bring more change and more texture and more things, which is also why I used the wool, because a wool, I mean, if you're gonna be honest, wool isn't a material that you usually use in a mountain, like, especially in real life. I mean, it's wool. But, due to the texture and the coloring, it actually brings in the more, I don't know, it brings more texture to it and more color and like more variance, which is very important. And while it doesn't match the best like it does with andesite, it is still very good because it's like, it brings out a new texture, and as I said, like, it just makes it so much better. And I think I'm going to use it more up, like I'm going to use it more up in the mountain, but it's a very nice one to use. I don't know, I really, really like it. And obviously, like, you don't just have to use tuff, I was about to check the name, but on the bottom, but you can also use it in crevices like this area. Well, that is actually the bottom, but if I show you another area which is higher up, which wouldn't be like a typical area for tuff to be in, because as said, it's more later or further down. Actually, this is the same level. But like you can use tuff over here, like in the crevices where it's more darker and stuff like that. So it's showing like more, as I said, more texture, more stuff, and like usually as you might have seen, like this is fine. But you could also bring it up there because there's going to be like dark areas over there and other areas where you might, if, oh my gosh, I trapped myself. If you have an area like a higher up cave entrance or like a area that goes in a little bit, then you can use tuff to make it more darker and seem like more of a shadow. Which, yeah, technically Minecraft does that themselves, but it just brings out, as I said, more texture and more like variance. So you might have also noticed that I have used cobblestone, which is the one that more sticks out because like it's pretty much broken, but it is a good one to use with tuff as well as without tuff, because I use it with mossy cobblestone, which blends in quite well, and I like to use these, as said, in the crevices and like behind the stairs. And yes, I did also use stairs in this, different variants of stairs and slabs. Where's the slab? There's a slab to bring out more like shape to it. Like it's not just blocks, it's also different shapes, and that makes it more rounded and more interesting to look at. And this wasn't supposed to be like a tutorial or anything like that. I just want to add things that might be interesting for you to learn, because just recently I've just been building a mountain, and I haven't really been, well actually I have been talking about a little bit of how you could build a mountain, but not really going into detail. Now, one specific area that would look great with darker textures of stone would be this area. Now, as seen, this is going to be the cave entrance. Well, entrance of the lab, I guess? I don't really know, but hello there. It's a bit dark, so zombies keep on spawning. But if we use, for example, tuff would be great to have down here because, well, there's going to be covered with water, stuff like that, so it makes it look... Ooh, hello! You are actually able to climb up here. It's going to be able to make it look more darker and deeper in certain areas. And I'm going to also use it when it goes a tiny bit more in, like, there's going to be, well, as I'm thinking at the moment, it could change. I should probably say that. And I could find different materials to use, but I would like to use it like... Okay, well, the bad area to be in. But I'm going to use it more here, like in the actual cave entrance, and not very much in the actual cave. Like I might use it a little bit, but this is supposed to be, well, what I'm thinking at the moment, this is going to be more of dark entrance where you don't really want to enter. But if you get into the lab, quote unquote, cave, then it's going to be lighter because there's going to be a laboratory, and it's going to be more, not really cozy, I wouldn't say cozy, but it's going to be way more like other materials. There's going to be less tuff and more wool or more andesite, because that's going to be used. And I've also actually thinking about using dripstone as well, so that could be used. Now, I don't really like, I'm not a professional. As said, I have been dragging down this mountain a little bit because it's not really the best looking, but I sort of know what I'm talking about because I have been building for quite some time, and I do know the smaller things, but when applying it to a larger scale, it is actually quite hard. So this might actually not be that good, and it's that I have to make it bigger, where these blotches have to actually be bigger because, well, right now they are quite small, they're just in small crevices, but I could use this as just having, well, tuff around here, and then bring out more cobblestone down there, or in the other area with the pond. So I might actually, like, I am learning just as much as you are at the moment. Well, I actually don't know if you're learning anything, or if you're thinking this is boring, but this is actually quite interesting for me, because I love when other YouTubers talk about this stuff. Like, I think it's interesting when people say like, oh yeah, you can do this, and like I learned from that. So most of this is actually learned from other YouTubers, and actually a friend of mine as well who taught me to landscape, so big thanks to her. That was many years ago though, but I'm just trying to apply this and teach others, so hope you can bring this into your own world and building and landscaping. And I did actually do a landscaping episode like many years ago. Don't watch it, but I did actually go into more detail on how you could landscape, but I can't remember what it's named or if it's on this channel or one of my old ones, but it is out there somewhere. Or you could just watch another YouTuber if you want to learn more, because as said, I'm not a professional. I just think this is fun. And I mean, many things, like for me, everything has an ugly stage, but if you work on it enough, it will become presentable, in my opinion. And I think this is actually getting into the more presentable, presentable position at the moment. I don't know, where I can actually enjoy many parts and like see more of the change. Like obviously a lot of it is just stone, but just by looking at these small areas with more texture, it's looking amazing, and I can't wait to see the whole mountain with just this, like with just texture all over it, and like being able to look at it, be like, whoa, this is good looking. But I am going to end this episode here because I have been talking for a while, and I think I'm going to, until the next episode, hopefully going to texture it on my own, because, well, as said, I don't think it's going to be interesting for the screen to just see me placing gray blocks on a gray blob. So, I mean, it's going to be good. Either way, I'm going to actually go up there real quick and see this place one last time. Well, actually, let you guys see it for one last time before you see it either finished or half finished. Well, actually, the texturing half finished, because, you know, it is. The mountain itself is finished. I just need texturing. Oh, this looks awesome! Okay! Oh, this looks really cool. This, I really like this. Like, look at the vines hanging from the mountain, and like, I want to add them a bit more, but not too much where it becomes overly like texture, like leafy. I still want this to be a mountain, and I might actually do it because I have been talking about there being snow on the mountain, but maybe I could actually make it into a feature, because that would be really good if there's actually like snow on the mountain. That would also bring out like an interesting point to look at. I love how I started with that small area. I was like, oh, I should probably work on that area, but well, not that area, but like I was thinking that this area would actually be bigger, so I was like, let's just start with that one. It turned out to be very small, and it's very cute. I might remove that area though and make something else out of it, because that looks a tiny bit too odd. But that area looks good. You can't really see the texturing, which is also like technically a good thing, because like it's not really supposed to be seen further away. It's just supposed to be like a tiny bit more texture. But I do believe that I should probably bring in even more, because it's giving less than I want, and I have to test things out and bring it to a larger scale, but this is amazing. I absolutely love it. Now, what I want to bring actually to the laboratory is going to be, well, honestly, I might have actually talked about it, but it's going to be a secret for now. If you haven't watched the episodes before and don't know what I'm talking about, then if I have actually talked about it, I don't know. I don't know anymore, honestly. I don't know what I'm talking about in episodes, or if I haven't talked about them. I don't know anymore. But as said, this is going to be the last episode for you to see. So look at this beauty, and the next time you're going to, as said, either see it half finished or finished with texturing. Now, I'm not giving any promises, but I'm going to do my best. So take a good look at it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!